Hi y'all, thanks so much for stopping back by. If this is your first time here, then welcome. I'm glad to have you. Thanks so much for stopping by to hang out for a few minutes. I gotta put my coffee down because y'all, I talk with my hands and I have got to have my hands to be able to talk. I can't get my words out because I'm trying to keep my hands down. So I'm gonna stop trying to keep my hands down. It's just gonna be a thing and we're gonna be good with it. I hope y'all are gonna be good with it. Anyway, all right, let's do this. One thing that I get a ton of questions on is hard money. So today's video is all about hard money. Hard money was absolutely the game changer for me. It is what allowed me to grow my portfolio at a much faster rate than I would have been able to do it without this tool. So let's get to it. The first thing I want to say about a hard money loan is that I hate the name hard money. Hard money sounds so intimidating, like what's so hard about it? And why is it so hard? What do I not know about it that's gonna make it so hard? Nothing. It's not hard, it's not scary, it's not intimidating. There's nobody hanging out with a baseball bat that's gonna come and collect your interest only payment. So another term I've heard this type of loan referred to is called a bridge loan because it bridges the point of purchase to the point of refi for a property that is a distressed property that the conditions just don't allow for traditional financing methods until after it's rehabbed. So I like to call it a bridge loan, but in this video I am going to call it a hard money loan because that's what the world calls it, hard money, even though it's not hard. So if you've ever gotten a traditional mortgage before, then you know you had to pay for an inspection, an appraisal, maybe a survey, all of those things that a traditional mortgage holder is going to want to have to be able to loan you a couple $100,000 or whatever it is to buy the property you're looking at. In this traditional mortgage process, the
condition of the property is incredibly important. Okay, my dad is texting. So, okay, hold on. Gotta respond to my dad.
If you've ever gone through the process to get a traditional mortgage before for a house that you're going to live in, then you know that property had to meet certain conditions. It had to be in a condition where a reasonable person could live comfortably, healthy, a reasonable life in that house. So the houses that I purchase are not in this condition. They are distressed properties. So these houses don't qualify for traditional mortgages. And a hard money loan is simply a loan that you use to purchase a property and finance a rehab so that you can improve the property to a point that it qualifies for a traditional mortgage. That's all it is. It's just that simple. It is more expensive. Currently, I'm paying 6.9% on a loan that I will have out for about 60 to 90 days. So compared to other mortgage products that are currently available, that is a high interest rate. And that's why it's a short-term loan. You want to get in and out of this loan as fast as you possibly can so that you're not paying that high interest rate. If you qualify for a traditional mortgage as an investor, then you already qualify for a hard money loan. Finding a hard money lender is so much easier than you ever would have thought. All you need to do is a simple Google search for an investor-friendly mortgage lender near you, and then give a couple of them a call and find out of those investor-friendly mortgage lenders which one of them already has a great working relationship with a couple of hard money lending sources. I promise you, you're going to find lots of them. Now, this relationship is something that was really important to me because in my experience, I've learned that people who are already accustomed to doing this process, who are working with hard money lenders and then working with traditional lenders to refi out of that hard money loan, have this down to a science. And when you're in a 6.9 or even a 7.9% loan, getting out of that as fast as possible saves you money every single day. So it was important to me to find a lender that already had this great relationship with hard money lenders so that that process can be expedited, go as smooth as possible, and I am in and out of that hard money loan as fast as possible. Once you pre-qualify with your refi lender, you're automatically pre-qualified with your hard money lender. For me, that was something I was looking for because the paperwork side of the process is not the most fun part of the process. And so anything that can make that go a little bit faster without input from me is something I really enjoy. Once you've pre-qualified with your lenders, it's time to find a house. If you haven't seen my buy video, I'll link it up here, because in buying the house is really where you make your money long term, so it's really, really important. But anyway, back to hard money. You found your house, you reach out to your hard money lender. They're going to need a couple of things from you. They're going to want to know, first of all, how much money are you paying for this house? The second thing they need to know is how much your rehab is going to be. And then the third thing they're going to need to see is your inspection report. And what they're looking for here is to make sure that your rehab addresses all the issues that were uncovered in your inspection report. And they do this, it's really for your protection and theirs, to make sure that the ARV you expect to get is one you can actually get when you come to when it's time to refi this house. So they are going to send out an appraiser that will go through the house with your rehab bid and make sure that, yes, this house will appraise for this amount of money if you do this rehab to it. And then you're good to go. When everybody agrees on the numbers, then it's time to simply set up a closing. And all you do is you make an appointment with your title company that you've chosen, and you let the hard money lender know when you've scheduled that closing, and you show up at that time on that date and you sign all the paperwork, and boom, you're in a hard money loan. You start your rehab the very next day if possible. I would start my rehab that same day if possible, but sometimes it takes a couple hours for that loan to get funded, and I can't get a contractor in there until I'm actually funded. So as soon as possible after your closing, you want to start your rehab so that you can move through your process and get out of your hard money loan as soon as possible. The other question I get asked about hard money often is, do you have to have perfect credit to get a hard money loan? And the answer to that is no, absolutely not. You do not have to have perfect credit. But your credit is important. You do need to be able to qualify for a conventional mortgage at the end of this process, because you don't want to get stuck in this high interest hard money loan. You want to refi out of it in 60 days, 90 days, whatever that's going to be, and get into this lower interest loan so you can create more cash flow for yourself on a month-to-month basis. But no, you do not have to have perfect credit to make that work. Don't be afraid to reach out to a mortgage lender. Chances are you're probably much more bankable than you think you are. And even if you don't qualify credit-wise for what you want to do right now, at least you will know exactly what you do need to do to qualify. So you can't go wrong either way. You're either going to qualify or you're going to find out exactly what you need to do to qualify. Either way, great process to go through. Hard money loans, bridge loans, are absolutely the most common thing that I get asked about. And when people ask me these questions, I try to share all the information I can absolutely think of, because hard money loans were really the game changer for me. I grew up thinking you had to have tons of money to invest in something like this, and I don't come from a family with money, so that was something that I never thought was available to me. And when I found out it was, and this process is available, it was absolutely a game changer. It is one of the critical tools that has allowed me to grow my investment portfolio to a point where I live my life the way I want to, not the way I thought I had to. And that's just, I can't even state how valuable that is to me. I just don't even have the words to talk about how much that means to me, that I spend my days doing what I want to do. I don't spend my days driving in traffic to go to somebody's office to do what they want me to do. And I did that for a long time, and I don't miss it a bit. Down below in the comments, let me know, have you ever taken out a hard money loan, and how did that process work for you? Was it as simple for you as it is for me? I hope it was. If it wasn't, though, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to know other people's experiences. Also, if there's any questions you have about hard money, please do leave those questions down in the comments below. I get back to every single comment that is left on my videos, and I look forward to talking with you and shedding any light I possibly can on hard money so that you can live your life doing what you want to do and not what you thought you had to do as well. I hope that at least some of this was interesting to you. I have a lot more coming your way, so please do hit subscribe and ring the bell so you can be notified of all the new videos coming. And I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great day. Bye, y'all. Why can't I find my words? Little.